Hello everyone, and welcome to HRPA's Day 2 Conference Wrap-Up. I'm your host, Jill Holmberg. Early rising delegates started the second day of the conference with some inspiration from Canadian rower and Olympic gold medalist Marnie McBean.
This morning I spoke about the power of more, how small steps help us achieve big things. Really what I'm trying to communicate through my presentation is that it's normal people who accomplish special things. There's no super people out there, there's no superheroes. And in following our ambition, we're all going to go through what I call can I, will I moments. And it's can I answer the question, will I answer the question, and how we do that is how we proceed from where we are now to where we want to be in the future.
Are you going Sochi for the Olympics?
Yes, I'm headed to Sochi in about 2 weeks. I am the mentor of the team. It's the 4th Canadian Olympic team that I'm the mentor of. I'm super excited. And I think Canada, it sounds funny when I say this, Canada's going to do really well on snow.
Every year, HRPA's annual conference and trade show relies on more than 200 member volunteers to make the event a success. We caught up with some of them to ask them what volunteering means to them.
I'm Richard Thompson. I'm from Toronto.
How many years have you been coming to the conference now?
I've actually been coming 20 years. I've been a volunteer for a number of those years, but we keep growing and expanding, and it's really great.
Great. And what is your role at the conference this year?
This year I'm at the keynotes, so I'm helping make sure everybody gets a seat to have the great breakfast and hear the great speakers.
And what's the best part of the conference for you?
Seeing my students, because I also teach at U of T, and so to see students and people I've worked with in the past and my colleagues.
My name is Erin Dick, and I work at Hydro One.
Great. And what is your role at this year's conference?
This year I'm a sessions volunteer.
And how many years have you been volunteering at the HRPA conference?
I believe this is my 4th year, though they do blend a little bit. Still fun.
And what's the best part of volunteering for you?
For me, it's the cadre of volunteers that we have. I can sit down at any table with a bunch of orange shirts and be able to strike up a conversation with them and have someone I can talk to, relate experiences to, besides have fun and have some laughs and all the rest of it.
Well, good morning everyone, and thank you for joining us today for the presentation of HRPA's Annual Awards of Excellence. HRPA's Awards Committee went through a really exhaustive process in choosing recipients of these awards, and we had the pleasure of meeting some incredibly dedicated and accomplished professionals.
This year's award winners are a great group of people. There was nominations for the Outstanding CHRP, SHRP, which is a new award, and student awards. The awards recognize people for their contribution, both academically for students and for workplace contributions, as well as leadership in the HR community through either volunteerism or other contributions, both inside HR and in their own communities.
And how can people submit nominations for next year's awards?
There'll be a call for nominations that will be communicated to everybody in June and beyond through the summer. The deadlines are in September, and so there'll be a fair bit of communication around that. And then this year's award winners will be highlighted through the year in various HRPA publications.
Day 2 was another busy day at the trade show with more than 250 exhibitors educating delegates about their HR products and services. HRPA also owes a lot to our many sponsors. One sponsor, Great West Life, has been doing some great work around workplace mental health.
We're really pleased to be partnering with HRPA in order to provide services and information and support the members of HRPA. Psychological health and safety is a way to really free employees up to do their best work by addressing those stressors or obstacles to being able to work in the healthiest way possible. Some of the initiatives that the Great West Life Centre for Mental Health in the Workplace is working on right now are a series of webinars with HRPA on psychological health and safety in the workplace, as well as 3 full-day sessions where we're going to help teach how to address issues like performance management, conflict accommodation, and return to work. You can go to the HRPA website, and in the members section there is an entire piece on workplace mental health, or you can go to workplacestrategiesformentalhealth.com and see all of the free resources that are available there.
It was also another stellar day for HR education, with delegates learning the latest in human resources at morning and afternoon PD sessions.
Today I was talking about the leading employment law cases of 2013 and focusing on the lessons for employers for 2014. Some of the top takeaways from today's sessions were double checking your drug and alcohol testing policy. There was a Supreme Court of Canada decision that came out in 2013. So really employers have to be careful about how far they go with random testing. So the Supreme Court set some guidelines for that. There was also human rights decisions and emphasizing the importance of workplace investigations, as well as 2 huge punitive damage decisions, one of which was $450,000. So again, employers just trying to act, they should be acting properly in a termination, being fair and being reasonable, being very careful what you do in a termination setting, because the court was really trying to punish the employers in these particular cases.
And finally, conference delegates rounded out the day at the Acceleration Networking event. And that's a wrap of Day 2 at HRPA's annual conference. Tune in tomorrow for more updates on the conference, plus exclusive interviews with astronaut Chris Hadfield and former Moist frontman David Usher.